Right. Please say she's not died again. No? We good? Okay, good. So, are we all ready to begin?
Yeah.
Yup.
Mostly.
Cool. So, in the last session of our little adventure in Wildemount, we finished up the giant's dream before finishing out the trials within the Wild Mother's tomb, and Firion claimed himself the Wild Mother's staff. And you parted ways with Silas Fulldreamer before heading north on the road to Nogvarot. You travelled for a few days, and Blossom had a sort of premonition of Demo being kidnapped. And
Oh yeah.
you should all be travelling. And as we came to the end of our session, you after some time travelling on the road, you came across a naked man upon the road, who kind of greeted you, and we will begin there. So let's drag you over to here. Let me just adjust my audio.
Is he naked on a horse?
He was just naked. And with no horse, I'm afraid. Just quickly adjusting my little things. Right, so I'll read out the little pretext. A turn in the road winds around the base of a hill that blocks out much of the horizon. Before you are treated to quite the sight. In the middle of the road is a half-elf man with long blonde hair. He is completely naked and is covering his private parts with his hands just about as he kind of sidesteps closer to you, trying not to reveal too much. He kind of goes to wave to you, but sort of second guesses himself and says, "Oh, hello! Travellers! I'm in a bit of a spot of bother, if you couldn't tell."
Is he like Firion size?
He's probably a little bit shorter than Firion. Firion, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, Tom, but I imagine Firion being quite like tall, maybe in his like 6'3", maybe, I don't know. Yeah. This guy's probably more about 5'11", 5'10".
Firion, do you have anything to cover up? And she'd like look at the guy who seems to be barely concealing himself.
Yes, I could quite do with something to cover up, to be honest. If you've got anything to spare. But my name is Nilkus. Pleasure to meet you.
I don't have spare clothes, but wouldn't want you to be frozen where you are.
Yes, it is quite chilly out here, isn't it? Beneath the mountains as we are.
I have an idea. And is there anywhere nearby Firion could be like concealed?
Yeah, there would be like shrubbery and like crops of trees and stuff off the road.
Okay, he'd turn to Gertrude and say, in 60 seconds, if you could join me behind that tree.
Okay.
He walks over behind the tree, takes his clothes off, turns into a rat.
Where you feeling, guy?
Oh, I think he went with your friend over there behind the tree.
Yeah,
Why are you behind the tree, guys?
I would point, but
I guess Gertrude would take the underwear. Well, I don't. Firion probably doesn't wear underwear, right? No, I don't know. She'd take the pile of clothes. And
Yeah, he's left it all like folded and in a little pile. And you see a little rat with a slight silvery tint to his fur squeaking up at you.
she'd look down at him and sort of smile, and then
Oh.
take the clothes and be like, do you want to cover yourself up?
oh, thank you kindly. Thank your friend wherever he's gone. And he puts the gear on. It's a little bit big for him and hangs a bit baggy, but it fits him enough to make him decent.
What are you doing out here? Why are you naked?
I had a bit of a lad's night out, as it were, and I don't really remember where I am or what's going on. I was at the Glory Run Roadhouse with a few friends and heading back to Nogvarot, and I had all I remember there was a group who headed to the parties in Huppadook, and they were a bit rambunctious, and I had one too many, and I don't really remember. I remember travelling. I think we were travelling towards Huppadook. I was going to part ways with them at some point and head back the other way, but the alcohol kind of did most of the talking and thinking, to be honest.
How far away are we from Novgorod?
You are almost 120 miles.
You walked 120 miles away from Novgorod?
Oh no, I was staying at the Glory Run Roadhouse.
Where's that?
Well, I don't know where we are.
Well, we're 120 miles south of Novgorod.
Well, I'm not great with directions. Let me just see what this guy gets.
The little rat crawls or scutters along, skitters, that's a word, along the ground to Blossom and just like tugs on her shoelace.
Aw, he's a cool little rat. Gertrude, look. She points to him.
She'd look over it and be like, oh, maybe you should put him somewhere safe, Blossom.
Oh, I should. She like picks him up if he lets her.
Yep.
And she puts him in her very dirty, soil muddy pocket.
Nice.
Next to the rag. No.
Next to a bunch of daggers, I expect.
I meant like,
Oh
what's
yeah,
his
I
name?
know what you meant. Yeah.
I'll be honest. I don't know how far that is.
Well, it's really far, I think. Is it far, Gertrude?
Well, how long does it take to get to the Glory Run Road from...
Well, it took about let me see. I can count it on my fingers. We were traveling. It took about 3 to 4 days. Nearly 5.
You've been naked for 4 days.
Oh no, that was from Nogvarot.
Oh. Wait.
So he's quite far away from
He's still
where this place
he's
is.
still he's probably still like 30 miles away.
It sounds like you're quite far from the Glory Run Road, but I think it's probably to the north. We're heading that way.
Oh well, I don't mean to impose. You've been kind enough already, but I don't suppose you mind if I travel with you.
Well, you can come along, naked man. Let's go.
Oh, thank you very much. What were your names? Sorry, I didn't ask.
I'm Blossom. That's Gertrude. And Firion went somewhere. Just looking around.
think he's somewhere dark, Blossom.
Somewhere dark? Well, somewhere dark? That doesn't sound good, Gertrude. Maybe we should go find him.
Oh no, he's safe. I know he's safe.
Is he in the bush? He's hiding, isn't he? You know, sometimes it's dark when you play hide and seek. Carry on.
The rat squeaks in her pocket.
Shush, Ram. I'm talking to Fairy-on, not you.
Oh, yes, well, I can't say I've seen your friend since he, but I'm not going to say no to a set of clothes out here. They're quite warm.
Well, we can't go without Fairy-on.
I think he turned into a bird, Blossom. Maybe he's watching over us. Maybe you should look out for him. He'll be following us.
Fairy-on, if you're up there, why are you up there? You know, just make sure you keep up. You know, we're really fast.
Excuse me, did you say turn into a bird?
Yeah.
Gertrude's going to look for a bird and try and point and be like, that's him.
Do a deception check for me.
Okay.
Blossom, do an insight check with disadvantage because you're Blossom. And I feel like you would just believe Gertrude.
Yeah.
Deception. Why is it not on here? Oh, there it is.
Ooh, a 6. Still beats Blossom, but Nilkas kind of like side-eyes you and he's like, really, a bird? I can't say I've ever heard of anyone turning into a bird before. Apart from, you know, the wizards of the Soltris Academy. Am I wearing the robes of a Soltris Academy wizard? Oh, what a day!
I don't think so.
You've seen him turn into stuff, Blossom?
Oh yeah, and even I could turn into stuff that one time. Do you remember in the dream?
A frog?
Yeah,
And the
I was the
phantom
frog. Yeah, exactly.
And wait a minute, and he kind of points to you, Gertrude, and he's like, and you're one of those Cobalt Soul fellas, right?
That's right, yeah.
I thought you and the Academy hated each other.
Well, they have institutional differences, but I try not to judge people on their affiliations too quickly.
Ah, why is that? What brings you north?
We're trying to hunt for our friend's dagger.
Oh yeah, Demo. We gotta get him back, and he's up this way. He told me in the meditation that I did with Firion.
Oh, okay, well, how
And,
far?
we're going to the Harvest Festival.
Oh, the Hazel Festival. You're going to Rexentrum for that, I assume.
Yeah, but I think we're going to stop in Novgorod along the way.
Ah, yes, you should check in with the Siege Ball League. It's getting quite heated. The old
Siege
score.
Ball?
Have you got any news of it?
Oh yes, I was last I was there. They were playing a few games. Natalie, just quickly look at the results. Where is it? There it is. Novgorod.
This is a question for Hannah. What does Ratfarian see in Blossom's pocket?
Probably a lot of mold. Probably
That's fine.
Probably a lot of
Broccoli.
dirt. Maybe like cracks of like handle from a bunch of daggers. You know.
Just random shit from Blossom's life.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
a couple of spiders, you know.
It's fine.
Yeah.
He kind of leans in, and he's like, well, the Loaded Loafers had a fantastic comeback against the Axe Grinders. That was a real one for the ages. But how things are setting up, you see, the year's nearly over with the league, and it's setting up that it looks like, well, the King's Foot are they've played all their games. They look like they're first in the league at the moment, but Aegis Strikers have got one more game to play, and if they win, well, they overtake them. And can you guess who the Aegis Strikers are playing against?
Oh, I know who they're playing against.
Yes, Fennel Fighters. Crap.
No, they're not crap. You don't say that.
Oh, we got a Fennel Fighter supporter here.
I have been since my dad took me to see them.
Oh, well, they're always good for a chuckle. But Aegis
What do
Strikers...
you mean?
Well, they've come... last 2 years, they've come last in the league. One more year and, they're out of there. A new team will replace them.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Well, if you come bottom in the league 3 years in a row, then you're demoted, you're delegated, you're replaced with one of the independent teams.
My dad never told me that.
Well, he clearly didn't tell you enough. Yeah, Fennel Fighters are on their way out. They're bottom of the league, and the Hide and Go Clique are only a point above them. If they somehow beat Aegis Strikers, they'll finish second.
When are they playing?
Well, about let me just check the timing quickly. Which is divided by... Oh, in about 5-6 days from now.
How many days out are we?
You're about 5 days away.
We gotta get going. She's gonna hit the guy in the butt with the staff, and she looks at Blossom, and she's like, "I'll show you what Siege Ball is when we're there, Blossom. You'll love it."
Oh, is that Siege Ball?
And
Would
we can
Blossom
let them walk.
Watch them.
Yes, it's great fun.
Well, only if we get demo first.
Well, he's gonna be sat next to you watching, Blossom.
Oh, demo's at Siege Ball?
Well, he might be going there. We need to hurry up, though.
Oh my, we better hurry up then. Come on, Naked Man, let's go. And fly really fast. Just start speed walking.
Who's your, he kind of leans into you, Getch. He says, who's your favourite player on the old Fennels, then?
Oh, what's the one who looks like Jonah Hill?
Weedle Sharpnose.
Weedle Sharpnose?
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. Well, I suppose everyone's got their own tastes. I was always quite a fan of that Crispy Dungrot. I reckon he could have played on the Axe Grinders if he hadn't had that injury.
He could have, but he's too dedicated to the cause.
Well, yeah, you can't knock him for being loyal, but, if he really wanted to make the big money, he would have gone to Axe Grinders 5 years ago. Then
I'm
he would.
glad he didn't.
Yeah, well.
Still got a chance to beat the Aegis Strikers now.
a shot in the dark, a 1 in a million. I can't see it happening. If it does, it would be a miracle. And worst of all, do you know what's worst of all? Crispy Dungrot's out for the rest of the season.
Hannah looks crestfallen. She's going to be like, I bet you 100 gold pieces that they'll stay up.
I'll take that deal any day. I don't have any gold with me right now, but I can assure you I own, the fuck is the name of the shop?
Irian turns into a spider and crawls up onto Blossom's head.
Oh my god, look! I found a spider!
I own Golden Gaming. The old games and music shop up in Nogvrot. You pop by there and we can settle this bet. I'll even let you have a few goes on some of the Carney games.
She looks at Blossom. Free games?
Yes, why not? Well, you've helped me out here. I think you deserve a few rounds on the old, the different games I've got on offer.
That sounds like a deal. She looks at the little spider and goes down as much as she can and tries to wink at it.
You see one of the little spider legs raise up above his head and wave.
Oh my god, Gertrude, don't move. He's too cute. Let's go, Spider. I'll keep you forever.
So, as you're chatting with Nilcass on the road about the siege ball antics going up in Nogvarut, you travel for about another hour until you sort of reach a sort of high point in the hill. Could one of you, any of you, do a perception check for me?
Don't care.
I'm going
You can do it.
on the tablet. Did set the macro space, so yeah.
Ooh, a 5 on perception. Anyone else doing perception checks or?
I love that it has the little symbols. That's so
Yeah,
cute.
it is cute.
Yeah, that's in the macro, I think.
12.
12. Just quickly check something. Ahead of you, Firion and Blossom, Gertrude, you're a bit distracted talking to Nilcass about how the axe grinders deserve to win it all 2 seasons ago, but they were robbed. And you see in the road, Blossom and Firion, you see like a abandoned like carriage that's been kind of looks like it's been sort of ambushed. From this distance, you can just about make out it looks like it's probably about 100 feet away. It looks like there's been a number of people attacked. There's a number of dead bodies on the road.
Oh no, it's been a baddie attack. Gertrude, what do we do?
Hey, wait a minute! That's the group I was traveling with.
Oh?
Yes, the loud setting to Hupperduke. I'm sure of it.
Well, it'll be good to see if they're okay then.
Yeah, he kind of like takes off and he kind of looks to both you and Gertrude sort of for like approval to kind of run ahead. But he's sort of like already kind of starting to sort of speed up.
Yeah, Blossom speed walk.
Interest, what clothes were you wearing when
Well, my purple doublet.
maybe Gertrude's suspicious already.
Do an insight check if you want.
Yeah, I think it's some sort of, thing where he got big and destroyed his clothes and killed all these people, like bad stuff.
Maybe. Yeah, if anyone wants to do an insight check on him.
That doesn't sound like D&D.
Blossom believes them.
Very
Gertrude's
stupid.
suspicious because he's missing his clothes.
Making a web on Blossom's forehead.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm going to name you Spider. Your name is Fred, and you'll be Fred forever.
You get a pretty good read on him, Gertrude. You don't think this guy is smart enough to play any kind of particular good tricks on you.
Does she get there? Somehow this and him being naked could be connected.
100%. Yeah, the fact that he's called it out. The fact that he's called out that he recognises him. It doesn't seem like he's lying, though.
She would want to investigate what happened there, and if he can find the purple doublet.
Yeah, he kind of runs off ahead of Blossom. How far away are you, staying behind the rest of the group, Gertrude?
Wait, if they run ahead of the accident?
Yeah, so the accident's about 100 feet away from you, and I don't know if are you following closely, or are you staying behind them?
Slightly behind.
Okay. I'll quickly do a perception check for him. Okay, that's a good score. As he kind of runs up, Blossom, like you're getting ahead, and he kind of grabs the back of your sort of whatever you're wearing, your kind of shirt, and pulls you back, and he's like, "Wait, there's someone in the bushes. God, there's some sort of orc."
Do they require a dagger?
Could everyone please roll initiative for me?
Nice.
Yeah.
They'd be just a bit off the road. Oh, I may need to delete one of those. The 10. There we go. Bit spread out.
Oh. I thought it was something else. I was wrong.
League and Sneaker are falling behind. There's too many fucking characters.
Also, everyone forgets. I forget too.
Oh yeah, Iceberg as well.
Yep.
He would have Nilcast would have commented on Lugoom and Snooper at some point as well.
Yeah.
Like, Metal Man and Fish Boy. Right, let me. Bear with me. Let's get some more appropriate music to start with.
You're gonna get naked Firian fighting.
Mm.
Maybe, if it's needed. For the moment, he's having a great time just hanging out as a spider on Blossom's head.
Let's get Snooper's character sheet open. Since I've got an extra character running, Tom, would you mind running Snooper for me?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Let's run Lugoom. Or you can run Lugoom if you prefer.
Oh, Lugoom, yeah!
Okay, I'll do Snooper and you can do Lugoom.
Bad Drapood.
D&D Beyond, level fucking load. Okay.
When I was reading the Fulgrim book, Tom, when he finds that lair sword, I was just like, bad Drapood sword.
Makes me so happy.
But it is an Drapood sword. It's like exactly the same.
100%. Oh, bad Drapood.
Right. These orcs do have surprise on everyone but Nilcast. Actually, no, I should roll. Actually, roll a perception check for Lugoon quickly, Tom.
Oh, he's got +5.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, and Snooper and Lugoon aren't surprised. For some reason
Good job, B team.
Don't know why they're not a full half.
That's what Gertrude should have said when she thought the cart was suspicious. Should have been like, bad Drapood.
I thought he was suspicious. I thought he was a werewolf and killed them and woken up and forgotten.
Oh, true.
So that's why she was like...
Natalie didn't think that smartly. Would you roll initiative for Lugoon, please, Tom?
Oh, yeah. Where is my boy? In it. 7.
Right, I think that's everyone. Blossom, you are surprised. Snooper is up first for that reason. He is going to... I think he's going to move up to here. Behind this rock. He's going to take a shot with his hand crossbow. I think he's in range of this guy. Oh, he's not.
Oh.
Well, he was back here, so... That's not what he wanted to do, really. He's actually going to take it at disadvantage. Boom. Shame it would have been a natural 20. 13 does just hit, though. No sneak attack. 6 damage.
Nice.
And then he will take the hide action as a bonus action. Let's put this little ninja symbol on, and we'll do a stealth check. Not bad.
Very nice.
Gertrude, you are surprised. The orcs.
Natalie, would you mind quickly restarting the music? My thing is
Yes,
doing
of course.
Thank you.
Better?
No, it's not playing. How strange. I will try resetting while the orcs are taking the turn.
Okey-doke. The orcs have been waiting for this ambush. So they are going to move up
That's why.
by 30. And then it's going to use its bonus action to use its aggressive. So it can move up to its speed again. So it's going to dash straight for Gertrude. And it's going to make a Great Axe attack. Which is an 11, which I think misses.
Yeah, misses.
And this guy is going to go 30 bonus action to get to Gertrude as well. He's also going to do Great Axe attack. 17.
Yeah, it's
Dealing 13 points of slashing damage. That's a big roll. This orc will go back here. 13 dash with this bonus action to get to here. Then he's going to throw a javelin at you, Blossom. 23.
Yep.
For 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
That is their turn. Lugoom, it's your go.
Well. These bastards are threatening the chosen of Libdor Poop. So Lugoom. What should Gertrude's health bar look like?
I changed
Oh,
it now.
okay. Hey, we'll just get ourselves in there, really. Zoop. Spear attack.
Slightly lower AC.
Oh, or did I get Lugoom killed? No, I shouldn't. Spear attack.
10
Yeah.
just misses.
No.
Even
That's
with
his turn.
flanking. Firion, it's your turn.
Yeah, I mean, Orc's pretty scary. So it's time for nude Firion combat.
Oh.
So he's gonna hop off Blossom's head. Zoop. Turn back into himself. Well, actually, hold on. What are the rules with wild shape?
I'd allow you to switch.
Bonus action. That's
Yeah,
fine.
it's too cool.
I will unequip my leather armor. We've got 16 AC. Right. Let's fuck him up, shall we?
So you see naked Firion appear before you. Neil Cass kind of looks on like, oh, what a surprise!
Fred, you're naked. I mean, Firion.
Used my bonus action. Gertrude's just gonna have to stay alive. Yeah, let's do the simple thing. That's a bonus action. Oh my god, I feel like a bard. Let's do. No, I'm worried about Gertrude. Firion turns back into Firion. Like, as the spider hops off the head, turns back, and you see his little naked Eladrin butt wiggle on over to Gertrude. And he slaps a hand down on her back and casts Cure Wounds.
An arse worth singing songs about. Damn,
11 HP back.
Thank you.
Is that your turn,
Should,
Finn?
Yeah.
Would you control
Oh, yes, of
Gertrude's
course.
health, Natalie? Because the tablet doesn't want to.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Oop, oop, stun back up. Iceberg's turn.
Was Iceberg surprised or not surprised?
Yes, would have been surprised. Considering you were riding her. Or it.
No, probably not, but
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
good point. Was Firion not surprised?
Oh, it's a good point, you were surprised. That's my bad.
Get rid of that 11 HP.
Yeah.
Take my spell slot back. Shoo.
So yeah, Iceberg would be surprised.
Mhm.
The Orc War Chief. This much like more bigger orc, probably like stands a foot or two taller than the rest. Sort of moves up to here. He's going to use his bonus action to rush. He's going to use his bonus to rush to Snooper. Not Super Lugo.
no.
And he is going to use his action to use Battle Cry. Each creature within 30 feet of the orc that can hear it gets advantage on rolls until the start of the chief's next turn. 1, 2, yeah, 3, all 3 of them. So let me put a little symbol on them, just so I don't forget. Let's do boom, boom, boom. Yeah, he calls out, "Come on, you slugs!" And he can't do a bonus action attack because it he used it to dash up here. That is his turn. Nilkas is currently got nothing on him. He is going to do a perception check though. Oh, you can't see it. He is going to move up behind Gertrude and use the help action.
Yeah.
I have no spells. I've got my loot. Blossom, it is your turn. You are no longer surprised.
Do I have to command Iceberg?
Yes.
Hmm.
It requires an action to do so. Otherwise, it will just. Otherwise, he'll take. Oh, is he a psychic?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have his own stuff then. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
I'd say he's got limited intelligence though. What's his intelligence?
I mean, 2.
Yeah, I mean he's really not gonna do anything unless you command him to. Then, in my opinion, despite
Okay.
being a psychic. Like he'll take the dodge action otherwise.
Let me just see what you can do first. Whether it's worth it. What about if I do a cheeky move and go get up on him and then move him over here?
I'm gonna rule you have to command him
Okay.
because he's got an intelligence of 2.
Go on, Iceberg, get your butt up there.
So you're riding him because it does take an action to mount him.
I'll just command him.
Yeah,
Go over there on his turn.
Yeah, he'll do that on his turn.
And then.
So that's your action.
Yeah, I don't think I've got any bonuses.
You got your cunning action, but so you could hide.
Dash, disengage, or hide. Yeah, let's go hide. Let's go hide with Snooper. Yeah. Hide.
Roll a stealth check, yeah.
Oh, halfling low. I'm lagging.
Very nice. 23. You're definitely well hidden. I'll put the. There's a big rock in the way. And there's some foliage as well, so I definitely think you could hide in this area. Snooper, who also managed to stay hidden behind this rock, is going to pop out and fire at this guy up here. He gets advantage on the roll because he's hidden.
Oof.
Not great though, he actually misses. Yeah, I think after seeing that, he's actually going to rush in and draw his short sword instead. And he will make as a bonus action. He's not used that. He's going to use an insight check to do his insightful fighting. 21 versus the orc. Let's see what the orc gets. Has to get a natural 20. Nope. This guy is marked with his insightful fighting.
Yeah.
That is Snooper's turn. Gertrude, it's your go. You are no longer surprised.
So does she get advantage with health?
Yes, you would get advantage.
I think
Action.
what-
Quick look if it applies to multi. I don't really even have multi. Well, you've got bonus action too. Advantage on the next ability check. Alternatively, you aid a creature 5 feet of you, faint, distract. The attacks the target before next turn. The first attack roll is made with advantage.
Okay.
So not any second ones.
He is going to flurry of blows against this guy.
Yeah.
Firstly, with the pincer stuff.
23
one with advantage.
definitely hits.
Yeah. So it has to. Oh no, she can't use bonus action. She's still hit it.
5 points of bludgeoning damage. Is that one above you or net? Or
Yeah, the
below?
one above me.
Okay.
Oh wait, she can do something. Where is it? She will analyze it,
Oh, I fucking love this subclass.
learning all the damage resistance, damage vulnerabilities, damage immunity conditions. When analysed, the creature misses you with an attack. You can use a reaction to make an unarmed strike against it.
It's got no resistances or anything like that, as you might expect. It's an orc.
Yeah.
More vulnerabilities. But yeah, that's fine. I'll put a
Two
little
unarmed.
symbol on him. 21 definitely hits. Oh no, it would have been a 12. 12 misses actually. Because it wouldn't have been with advantage because it's only the first one. 24 does hit though.
So,
How do you finish this? How do you finish this orc off?
Cross eyes and takes advantage of it.
she grabs it with the pincer staff and then just kicks it in the face.
Yeah, you just snap its jaw wide, like, and it just like clangs round. It's just like hanging loose, and this orc kind of just drops with a heavy thud to the floor.
She will move. Yeah, she'll move there.
Okie doke. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, this orc is pissed. As his friend goes down, he lets out like a sort of really like guttural cry. He is going to make an attack against you with advantage because he's got the battle cry. 13, bad roll.
That misses.
Yeah, it does miss. That's all he can do. The
He's
other
like,
orc,
Legan, finish him off!
the other orc up here is also going to make an attack against Snooper with his great axe with advantage.
No.
21 does hit for 7 points of slashing damage. Not so bad. That is the orcs goes, I believe. Yep. Legume.
With Gertrude saying, finish him off! Lugume's gonna raise his little spear up in the air. And he's gonna cast... he's gonna cast Word of Radiance.
Constitution save.
Con save for every enemy within 5 feet. It might not even be every enemy, but that will just make it funnier.
I think it is. Well, the court gets a natural 20.
Yeah, creature of your choice, yeah.
Oh, so it's just one? Or is it? Oh no, it's just...
each
each
creature of your choice.
Sorry.
Yeah, so it doesn't hit.
Yeah, they both pass.
No! That's his turn.
Firion, it's your go. You're no longer
Alright.
surprised.
Nudie Firion leaps out of the bush that Blossom's hiding in.
That's so much funnier.
Whoosh.
Come, children.
5 feet.
Come. Do a charisma check for me, Firion.
15. Oh no. Why -2 charisma?
No, okay. It's gonna have the orcs become startled by your naked appearance. Because they did not see you coming.
15. It's a short straight. Ah, it's a bonus action. God, I forgot. Let's keep it simple. Yeah. If it's alright, I'll just keep my roll from before and do what I was going to do anyway.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
So, Cure Wounds, 11 HP to Gertrude.
Put that back on for her.
Take my spell slot away. Boop. Yeah, that's me done.
Doke. Iceberg. It's going to move up to here.
Yep.
We'll take an attack against this guy. I assume it's what you wanted him to do.
I mean, she didn't say attacking.
Okay. He won't make an
Yeah,
attack
no.
then.
I just kind of wanted to passively,
Yeah, just in the way. It's
defending.
actually pretty good, because now it makes this war chief's job a bit harder.
Clippity cloppity.
Because he wanted to get Gertrude.
Yeah.
Because Gertrude
Beesh.
took down his friend. Well, he's an orc. If you can't get to him, he's going to try and cleave through the nearest thing.
No.
Do that.
No.
He's going to make 2 great axe attacks.
Iceberg can use his
Oh.
reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
An 18 or a...
10
Oh!
misses on the first attack
Yeah.
thanks to Iceberg. However, he does get a second attack. Oh, wait, I read the wrong thing. That was the orcs. 12. It should have been a +6 at 18.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I'll just click on it and then we... takes 15 points of slashing damage to
oh, he's
Lucan.
still up!
Barely.
Oh no.
Yeah, he just like cleaves into Lucan's side, just leaving this deep gash. Yeah, he's gonna move here to sort of keep away from that horse. But yeah, that's all he's got. Nilkas is going to do another perception check. You see him, like, he's, like, engaged, looking at what's going on, and suddenly he looks over in this direction, and then you all kind of sort of, like, if any of you are paying attention, you see a loot on the floor, and he just says, "Jessica, I'm coming!" And he's gonna dash at full speed to get to his loot and pick it up. He does take an attack of opportunity from this orc.
Silly boy.
He does get hit for 15 points of slashing damage.
Oh!
Oh, Jessica, I would do anything to get back to you. I've got blood on your clothes, Mr. Firion. Does he have anything you do as a bonus action? Action to dash. Yeah, he's gonna cast as a bonus action. He grabs the loot and he's like, "Oh, no, 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 no." And then he casts Healing Word on Lugoon
Lego!
for 6 points of healing.
Yeah! I
Pop
like
them
him
back
now.
up.
New, another NPC for you guys.
Join the caravan.
God.
He has a way off there. He's got a shot.
Yeah.
Whereas the others didn't.
That is his turn. Blossom, it's your go. You are You are considered hidden with your ridiculous stealth roll, so you do get advantage on your first attack roll. I think it is.
Nice. Can I like sneak round over here? Like attack him from this little bush?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be the first attack. So
Like that.
yeah, 100%.
In fact, she's gonna leap over and do it even more like that.
I'll allow that.
Haha! I got you, orc boy! In first whacking. Got to press advantage.
17 definitely hits for Jesus Christ. That's good damage. 19, 20. He's fucking dead.
Yeah! Oh, yeah.
Good job, Snakey.
Yes. Yeah, what movement was that? Oh, my movement! Halfling movement. Can I, like, dash over here?
If you've got a bonus action or whatever,
Bonus action, rogue dash?
yeah, you can do that.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Cool.
Now
Snoopers.
for you, big man!
Snooper's gonna insightful fighting on this big guy. Just a bonus action. Not great. 15, but the Orc Chief actually got pretty good charisma. But not good enough, so he does get marked. And Snooper's going to take a shot. Boom, with his hand crossbow. Hits. Sneak attack applies. 12 points of damage. Nice.
Nice.
Gertrude, it's your go.
She is going to try and wrangle this guy like she did his friend.
Oh.
What's this one?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, natural one, the first attack. Does miss.
Wait, I thought Halflings re-rolled natural one.
Oh yeah, you would roll it. I don't know why I didn't well, it's probably the character sheet. Yeah, re-roll it. Oh, I suppose you take the other roll, which would be a 10. But
Yeah, fair, that's fair.
yeah.
I'll use this next.
Yeah, I'll allow you to keep the 24 as a separate one though.
It's a monk one.
Yeah.
So I'll just yeah, this one. She gets
6.
frustrated and just whacks him. in the chin.
Big damage.
I'm going to just see if she's got. They can roll through the legs of something smaller than them, can't they?
You can. Yeah.
Can you double roll?
I think you just move your movement through. You can just move through the space of any creatures larger than you.
She's gonna roll around there.
Yeah, you definitely do that. Is that your turn?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, this orc. It's looking pretty rough. He's gonna do a wisdom check. Contested by the war chief's charisma. Oh shit, the orc's actually gonna fucking try and run. Disengage.
Yeah.
So there, the war chief just shouts out, "Coward! You shall face my axe when I'm done with these." Luking.
Oh yeah, Luger.
Oh, I think you should do a wisdom check for Lugo to see if he chases that guy down.
Probably smart. Yeah, I
There
think
it comes.
that does sound like Lugo. I've got a DC in mind.
I feel like he's.
Yeah, he chases
like,
after the guy.
Does he disengage?
Do another wisdom check for me. It's higher DC. Because it's Lugo. He actually does disengage.
Yeah.
Good thinking.
So yeah, just run up to him then.
Him, Lugo.
Lugo, damn! Badger
Get him
bird!
good. Exactly.
For blip the pink Lugo.
For blub darn burp! For blub blub blub! Farian is still okay. I take you down to slurblerd up.
Marion will. If I cast Shalila on the staff of the Wild Mother, does it
Yes.
still keep its +1?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll do that. Shalila! And I'll move here. Bonk this guy over the head. So this will be an extra +1 to hit and damage.
20 to hit definitely hits.
Ooh! 12 damage.
Very nice.
See the staff of the Wild Mother light up with that familiar light blue glow. Bonks him over the head.
Iceberg. We just didn't command him, so he's just going to stand there. Take the dodge action. The Orc War Chief is fucking pissed. Technically he's still alive though. Yeah, he's gonna... Fuck. I'm gonna do a wisdom check for him.
You ever get knocked over the head with a stick by a naked elf man?
Yeah, I think he's not gonna try. He saw that attack from Firion hurt. I think he's gonna attack Firion, get him off his back. This guy's definitely a hardened combatant.
Yep.
What, are you ignoring my taunt talk, man? Furion is nothing compared to my daggers.
23 points of damage to you, Firion, the first attack.
Oh! I will do my thing. Hold on. Hold on!
That's a ridiculous roll. Rolled a 12 on a d12 and a 7 on a d8.
Oh,
When another creature damages you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction and expend one superiority die to reduce the damage by the number you roll on your superiority die +4.
I forgot he's got that. So cool.
Yeah. So he brings up the the staff of the Wild Mother to parry the blow, to catch it crossguard on the axe, the shaft of the axe, but obviously the blade still sinks in. So d6 plus 4.
6.
6. So
Down to 17.
17.
Big difference.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice
Ow.
block, Furion.
He will take his second attack on you as well, though.
Oh, thank you, Blossom. Uh-oh.
For a further 18 points of slashing damage.
Oh my god, straight down.
No, Furion. You're
Yeah,
asking for it now, Walkman.
this guy's pretty strong. However, Nilkas... Oh, Firion gave him his clothes. He's gonna rush up. Hmm. Okay, he's got an idea. First, he's going to use his bonus action to use his taunt ability. He's going to target the orc and say, "You brutish brute, you can't hit me. I'm too fast for you." And he's gonna he's gonna be like dancing around him like here and a sort of back and forth. So he's got to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, this guy's gonna die.
He fails! He has disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws until the start of Nilkas's next turn. And then as an action, he is going to touch. Yeah, he's going to move up to Firion's body.
No.
And he is going to cast invisibility.
Oh.
Oh.
And he says, "You can't see him either."
Well done, naked man.
I aim to please. Jessica, get him! Blossom, it's your go.
Well, my name's not Jessica, but I'm gonna get him.
There's only one Jessica, dear.
Well, yeah, it's not me. My name's Blossom.
He kisses the head of his lute.
You know what? I'm gonna... for Furion, I'm gonna focus really hard. And she's gonna steady aim, bonus action steady aim,
Mm-hmm.
and try and attack this guy. Snaky. Damn it. Oh, hang on.
13 does miss.
Hang on.
But it would have been with advantage though. That hits for the 21.
Yeah.
Voice.
So,
6 piercing.
it's a shit damage roll, sadly. But,
Sneak attack is 7, I think. Yep.
yeah.
So that's that much, and then he's got to make a con save.
Yeah.
Which he has disadvantage on?
He
'Cause of
does
the taunt?
indeed, yeah.
Oh,
Pretty, yeah.
Oh my days!
Yeah, this guy's pretty chunky.
2019.
So he does pass on the poison damage. Does he? I can't remember how that weapon works. Does he? Because Argon gave that to you. Forgot about that.
It's okay. 15 so I'll take poison damage if I'm poisoned. I think it just doesn't do anything if he passes.
No poison damage.
No, I don't
Okay.
think so.
As you stab him with Snakey, you hear a little voice in the back of your head like, "Well, child, I think that's quite the stamp right there."
Oh, I tried.
Nooper is going to... He wants to properly flank this guy. He's gonna use his action to tell Iceberg to get up to here.
Nice.
He wants to trap this guy. His bonus action... he can't really do anything, so... Does he have to use Insightful Fighting every turn? I can't remember. Succeeds 1 minute, so no. Gertrude, it's your go.
Can you stand over Firion?
Yeah, he's invisible currently, but he definitely could.
Okay. Yeah.
Like between his legs.
Careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, do a quick dexterity check for me.
Oh god.
Well, this will probably determine if it goes wrong what I'm gonna do.
My staff of the wild mother.
It's pretty low DC, but you never know. He's technically invisible, so he's hard to see. Nah, you're alright.
She will flurry of blows him.
Okay.
Is he fully surrounded?
He's not
No.
fully surrounded yet, because Iceberg
yeah.
is not. Oof.
Oh my god. But you get a
Oh.
re-roll on the one.
But I would take that as the 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because you don't have advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Then boot. Boot.
Both of those hit though.
Nice.
18 and a 23.
And she's like, just run!
4 and a 7 for a total of 11.
She will do the analyzey thing.
Okay. What does it reveal again? Does it reveal?
Damage vulnerabilities, damage immunities, but condition immunities.
No, he's not got any of them.
But it means that if he
Yes, if he misses
misses
you.
you, yeah. So Finn,
This orc is going to disengage.
Oh, Lugan game.
seeing that happen, Gertrude would be like, Lugan, come back! Fairy's hurt!
Lugan can do a wisdom check.
Yeah. Goom. Wisdom check.
It's Lugan, so the DC is slightly higher than it otherwise would be. Yeah, he's going to chase after the guy. Badger suffer! He's not even listening to you, Gertrude. It's like he's like in a trance.
Wait, did Lugun get an attack off? Oh no, the guy
He
disengaged.
disengaged, yeah.
Okay, Lugun will run up. And
Will you throw a speed?
he's gonna... No, he's not, because he's got a net to throw!
I forgot he had that.
Yeah!
It misses.
Yeah!
Lands in the tree.
Yep, that's his turn.
Him hanging, it's hanging in the tree, and he like jumps up trying to get it out, and he's just long gone. Amazing.
Enemy of Blibderpoop! Getting away! Very in death saving throw for me, please.
Yes, sir.
It's a fail.
Yep.
Shit.
Iceberg is going to move up to completely flank this guy. I don't think we've ever had this.
No.
He is going to
Minus
stand
5 AC.
central. Yeah. The war chief, though, it is his turn.
Who's getting whacked?
He is going. Oh, it's hard to say. I think he's going on fucking Nilcast at this point. He's being really annoying. Although Gertrude did a lot of damage, and so did Blossom. I'm gonna roll for it. I don't think he's gonna go for Snooper. Snooper's not been a threat yet. 1, 2 Nilcast, 3, 4 Gertrude, 5, 6 Blossom. Nilcast. It's a disadvantage. Great axe first.
Just the first one. Or...
Oh my
No,
god.
it's on all of his attacks, I believe.
Well.
For 16 slashing damage on the first hit. Holy shit.
He's still up?
He's still up.
Oh damn.
He's
got some health.
Yeah, he's got some health. Second attack. 13 misses. You can't hit what you cannot see. Nilgas is too fast for thee.
Is that with armor? Varian's armor.
That's a great point. He doesn't have a thing, does he? What is his
I mean,
arm?
Varian has basic leather armor.
No, his thing is chain shirt, so it would be down to
Oh, no, yeah.
13, so it would actually just hit.
Sorry, no.
Yeah.
You can hit me. Whoops. 14 points of slashing damage is enough to take him down.
No.
Oh, Jessica!
Oh no. It's a good naked man.
He does take death saves, though.
Okay.
Blossom.
That breaks concentration, though, right? So
It
Varian
would.
is
Varian is now no longer invisible.
Oh, yeah.
Back
Hello,
into-
Gertrude. Oh, wait, I'm unconscious.
Yeah. Blossom, it's your go.
Oh, Gertrude, help Fury on a naked man, and I'm gonna stab this guy with Snakey. But it's not advantage; it's just normal.
Yeah, but -5 to his AC, though. It hits just because of the -5.
Yes.
So you've got to do a Constitution saving throw.
No, it doesn't do it every time. I think it's just
Oh.
once a day.
Okay, once a day. That's fine. So 7 plus 8 is 15 points of damage. That's a big hit. He looks pissed at you, Blossom, after that. You can see all his attention is on you now.
Bonus action, 2 heaven fighting. Come on, Lish, I know you're without demo, but you can do it. Damn.
Misses, though. Even with the -5 to the AC, it just misses.
Oh no, you missed demo. It's okay.
Snooper is looking pretty serious now that 2 people have gone down. He's got no healing stuff, though. Yeah, Snooper's just got to go. He knows he's just got to kill this guy as quickly as possible. And he's going to short sword into short sword. Boom. 17. Does get sneak attack as well. Oh, 16 points of damage. Very nice. And then he's going to second attack. Short sword, second short sword. 13 still hits because of the thing. For another 6.
Oh,
no, 3.
3.
And that is his turn, though. Gertrude.
Yeah, Gertrude sees Varian reappear, and she pulls out the last dose of Keogh Tom's ointment and pours it into his mouth.
How much healing does that do?
I'm just rolling it.
I feel like ointments are meant to be like rubbed on the skin.
It's fine.
It's like
It's like-
in their mouth. Swallowed
Oh,
or
okay.
See?
It's all
It's gotta be
congealed as
cool.
it's got to the bottom.
Yeah, she's got to scrape it out. She just plops it in your mouth.
12 healing, nice.
Wow, nice.
Thank you. Patient defense.
Oh, very smart.
Love it.
Dodge. Put a dodge symbol on you. The orc is going to turn around and fucking hit Luger in the face because he's
Thank
a
you.
little fish guy.
I was gonna say.
Misses!
Bloop bloop bleep.
Dropper!
Locked in Mortal Kombat. Hiya! Oh.
Oh,
God
no.
didn't miss! Varian, you're back up.
Oh god. There's literally nowhere for me to go except
No,
backwards,
you
which
have-
would give me an attack opportunity.
It would, and you have to end your turn away from him.
Mm.
He no longer has disadvantage, I believe, as well, because Nilkas' turn was over.
Couldn't you just go around to the top right?
Could do, yeah. You can crawl through people's legs.
Furion can't.
No, there.
There's allied spaces. You can move through allied spaces.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
up around it.
Next
Yeah.
to Blossom.
You could do that. He could actually stand over Nilkas, because Nilkas is technically down.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm gonna do a cool thing. Furion stands up over Nilkas and wiping the Vaseline from around his mouth. He slams the staff of the Wild Mother down into the ground, and whereas before you've only seen him use the bear totem, this time you see a light blue, the spectral outline of a beautiful, majestic stallion with a long horn protruding from its forehead as he summons the spirit of the unicorn. This is his totem. This is bonus action. And then he will... Nilkas helped him a lot, yeah. He'll kneel down, or like go to one knee with the staff still in one hand, and touch his hand to the chest of Nilkas. And say, Melora is with us all. And as he casts Cure Wounds, at second level on Nilkas,
Very nice.
I will roll now.
Oof, bad
Damn.
roll. Real bad
Yeah.
roll.
6, but a wave of healing energy from the Wild Mother emanates out from the base of Furion's staff, and you see all these little flowers and buds of plants sprout on the ground and kind of sprout around your feet as every ally within range of the totem gains 4 HP.
Does that include Nilkas?
Yeah, and myself.
Very nice. Point of inspiration for cool description.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I'm alive!
I miss who gets the healing. Who gets healing?
Literally everyone. It's
I
like a
need-
wave of healing
Ooh, I need to-
whenever I cast a healing spell while I'm within the unicorn
Need
totem.
to do something.
4 HP, yeah.
Oh no, that's bad.
Make sure Snooper gets it as well.
Oh yeah. Apologies.
Alright. That
Ooh,
totem is cool.
That's very cool. Is that your turn?
My full turn.
Iceberg is dodging, so it's back to the war chief, who is pissed, and orcs do not go out, especially this one does not go out without a fight.
You can put the unicorn gets put in a space, right? So would Lugoon count in that?
It might be that I could get Lugoom and us.
You can, yeah.
Ooh, just, yeah, great shout, Hannah. So the unicorn would gallop over.
Our heroes of Winterbook healing!
So, yeah, 4 HP.
Did he put Gertrude up to full?
Oh yeah, sorry. Reinvigorated!
Not allowed to die.
Yeah, technically this ability wouldn't usually activate until all the other orcs were dead, but this orc's running away and he's completely surrounded, so I'm going to activate a special ability, which allows him to, as a bonus action, make 2 extra attacks.
Oh!
So he's going to do his normal attacks first. First one on Blossom.
Yep.
12 misses. Second one on Blossom.
Oh!
13. He's going to just go fully on Blossom.
You can't hit me.
Gets a natural 1.
Too small for you.
Oh,
Nilkas is going to slide over here. And because I rolled that con save, he looks down and he says, Jessica, no! As his loot with the grey axe has been smashed in half, limiting his spellcasting ability.
No.
He is going to, though. It still works, I'd say, as a spellcasting tool, but it's just I'm gonna. Oh, I've got such a fucking good idea. He's pissed, so he's going to. He's not going to try and hurt people, though. He is going to cast Vicious Mockery on this guy. And because it's broken, could Tom, you roll me a D100 on the Wild Magic Surge table, please?
Yes! Best DM ever.
Wisdom save.
28.
He actually fails, so he does actually get disadvantage on his next attack.
Yeah.
And takes 1 psychic damage.
Should have the bloody Wild Magic table as my homepage.
Really should.
28 is... Oh my lord. For the next minute, all your spells with a casting time of 1 action have a casting time of 1 bonus
Holy
action.
shit, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Which means he can actually cast another spell then.
Yeah?
Nice.
Jessica
I
Gibbeth.
think he's just gonna cast Healing Word anyway, though.
Yep.
Which rolls on the Wild Magic Search table again.
Yes! Yes!
He's gonna cast it on himself, I think. $68. What is that?
He's frightened by the nearest creature until the end of his next turn.
Yeah, I think he's frightened of the orc. It just makes no sense.
No, you're afraid of me. Ooga booga.
He's like, oh, you killed Jessica.
No.
Blossom, it's your go.
Alright, too fast for you, orc. Watch this. Stabby. In fact, yeah. Stabby.
It hits, definitely. 8 points of damage.
Polish, you know, you got to redeem yourself. Eh.
He's looking bad. He's on his last legs. 15 does hit. It's 3 points of damage.
It's not because I've got the
Oh, you
feet.
do! Which means, how do you finish him, Blossom?
I feel like she's been dodging this whole time. She just jumps up onto top of his axe, jumps up onto his head, stabs right into the middle.
Oh, I love it. Point of inspiration for that. And he drops to his knees, however. It's not quite over. I think Snooper, would not chase after him, would kind of try and see what's happening. I think he'd probably just shoot an arrow into the orc to make sure he's dead. Gertrude, it is your go, though.
Gertrude. Yeah, she go and help out. Please. What's the range of create bonfire?
Let's have a look. I think it's 30 feet, maybe. 60 feet.
Okay. She's going to do create bonfire on the orc, and she's like, Blender Poop's got it back, there you go.
Which is a dex save.
Oh man.
Oh, he gets in that 20.
I need a t-shirt that has Blibdle Poop's got your back on the front and then Lugum's face on the back.
I want to get that made for my birthday now. Anything else, Gertrude?
I don't think so.
Okay, this orc. He's gonna just great axe Lugu. Does hit.
Oh.
12 points of damage.
Oh,
the exact amount. And then he will start running. Not this way. Lugoon makes a death saving throw, please.
I don't think that's programmed into the character sheet,
No,
is it?
I'll just roll a d20. No,
Ooh.
fail. Varian.
Firion. He needs to be hale and hearty. He will move. He doesn't need to see Lugu. Do healing word, I guess. Yeah, he'll move there and do healing word
Okie doke.
on Lugu. Take my spell slot off.
5 healing.
But another 4 on top of that.
Is that for everyone?
Yep. Such a good ability.
Really good, holy shit.
Waves of healing. Zoom, zoom, zoom. So Snooper and Blossom up to full. And another 4 for our boy.
Yeah, I did that for him.
Thank you. Already done it on Firion. He will spend his action. This is a big rock, isn't it?
Yeah. Probably,
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's sloped up though, so it probably climbs to the top about 12 feet right here. But here it's probably like 3 feet off the ground.
That's fine. I will spend my action dashing.
Okie doke.
This way.
Nilkas is still too scared and sobbing over Jessica. Blossom, it's your go.
Blossom is on top of this guy's head, just trying to pull a dagger out of his head. Hey, Snooper, help me, please. It's stuck.
Make
I
a
can't
strength.
get it out.
Make a strength check for me. No,
Never seen such a thick skull in my
it's
life.
still stuck.
Oh, Stabby, I will retrieve you. That's it.
Okie doke. Snooper can see. He's going to help Blossom pull the dagger out. Strength check. He's not that great at strength. He does pull it out though.
Oh,
And he ha-
thanks, Snooper.
He hands it to you. He says, "You are welcome, Miss Blossom." And he is going to run off this way. And then bonus action dash, actually. To get all the way up to him.
Ooh.
No.
Gertrude, it's your go.
Yeah, she'll move up there and she'll cast Create Bonfire again.
Dex save for the orc. Passes again.
Oh my god.
The orc will take a great axe attack against Snooper. Does hit. 4 slashing damage. I had to roll on that one. And then he would attempt to run. Snooper will take an attack of opportunity with his short sword. Doesn't quite hit though, so Lugoom's go, who is prone.
Yep. I mean, he can't see the orc right now.
No, he'd have to move like over here, which I don't think he's got enough movement for.
I mean, to be honest, all I imagine him doing on his turn, as he's being brought back to consciousness, is doing the like fish
Yeah, pretty much.
thing, and his eyes like blinking blearily.
Blood, dark, poop. Firion, it's your go.
I want to get my unicorn value, but we'll see. I could with healing word. Yeah, let's do that. So, bonus action healing word. Another spell slot. On Lugoom.
Extra 5 healing.
And then the 4 from the unicorn, so he's back to full. Virian's back to 24. And
Lucas gets another 4.
Lucas gets 4. Then I will move 30 feet. And cantrip cast Thorn Whip at the orc.
Ooh, do it.
Whoosh. Yup.
Ain't that weird?
Hits.
What?
4 damage. And he is pulled 10 feet
right?
closer.
Boom.
Yep.
Iceberg is receiving no commands. Nilkas is still crying. Blossom, it's your go.
Blossom is shaking some brains off of her dagger. She's just steps next to whatever his name is. I can't remember. I can't remember your name, but
Nilkas.
you know, sad for your instrument. You know, daggers are better though. If you want a dagger, you know, you could always come to me. I have many daggers.
Jessica! Snooper is... Snooper's gonna fucking finish this guy. Insightful fighting. Insight check. Contested. No, he literally can't beat it unless he gets a nat 20, so... Even then, it still technically would be lower. Yeah, no. He is marked. Gonna move up, make a short sword attack.
Sneak.
Boom. Hits, does get a sneak attack. And yeah, that is that. A snooper, shing, with the thorn whip wrapped around his wrist. He just cuts his hand off and then cuts his head off.
A machine.
And then sheaves it in one smooth motion.
Nice.
Right.
You want a dagger to help you feel better?
I don't think anything could make me feel better right now.
Oh, but look at this. Look at this one. This one is called Stabby. He's really shiny. Well, apart from the brains, you know, and the blood.
Do a
Ignore that.
persuasion check for me. See if you can snap him out of his... Nope.
Well, you know, you could always get it fixed.
That I can, but... It'll cost me so much gold!
Oh, that's true. You know.
You have to win the bet, I suppose.
Quite. Which is very likely, I suppose. But still, Jessica...
I feel sad. You know, if I lost any of my daggers, I lost Demo, guys. You know, I feel really sad about Demo too.
Demo and Jessica. Oh, what a sad tale.
It's really sad, you know. Maybe we should just have cry together, you know.
Gertrude's gonna go off and search for Megan and all these dead people while I do that.
Yeah, do me a investigation check quickly.
Investigation.
18, very nice. Quickly have a look. Can you roll me a d12?
Virian is repeatedly using druidcraft to make flowers bloom to build himself a little flower loincloth.
In total, you find 70 gold pieces amongst these travellers. On top of that,
Okay.
Could you also roll me a... a d20 and a d12. So that is 19. You find a number of different scrolls and like map cases and things like that. Apart from that, you'd find like traveling clothes, candles, like empty bottles, blankets, bedrolls, anything used for traveling, backpacks. You'd find a lot of jugs and pitchers. You'd probably find some unopened bottles of alcohol.
Does it
Things
look
like that.
we could take this cart?
It's fairly damaged, but not unsalvageable. You probably think you'd have to get it repaired. It's not unmovable, but like one of the wheels has come off, so you'd have to drag it or try and fix the wheel back on.
We've got the horse. You would go over to the guy and be like,
I guess you knew him the best, and maybe this can help get Jessica fixed.
and he'd give him the 70 gold pieces.
Oh, thank you kindly. I didn't even know them very well, though I only met them for a day. But I cannot turn down 70 gold pieces if I must bear the burden.
You have more right to it than we do. And Blossom, maybe we could tie Iceberg up, and we could try and pull the cart to Novgorod, and then it's got a lot of stuff in it, and then we could have a cart.
Oh, if you think that's a good idea, Gertrude. She goes up to Iceberg and she's like, what do you think, Iceberg? Do you want to pull the cart?
Doesn't say anything.
Good eye. He said yes. Good, Iceberg.
Doesn't say anything.
I don't know how to tie a horse to a cart, though, Gertrude. So maybe.
Would she find a bridle, like, while she was over there?
You wouldn't actually, no.
So she can assume wherever this horse was that pulled it, probably gone.
Yeah, probably.
Well, we could tie some rope to him, and then he could drag the cart along, I suppose.
Okay. If you think that will work. What do you think about rope being tied to your Iceberg?
Doesn't say anything.
Oh, he doesn't mind.
Yeah, so I guess Gertrude would try and make a harness out of a rope. I mean, I guess Blossom kind of controls the horse, so it's not really a
Yeah, do you...
big problem.
What? So you're trying to get a harness so you can, like, link it up to the cart?
Well, I'm sort of just doing a loop around his head.
Just with
And
rope?
then, and then a place on the cart so you can try and pull it.
Do me a sleight of hand check, but use your intelligence modifier instead of your dexterity modifier.
Maybe you should also put it around, his, chest. That's pretty sure that's what I've seen with,
Yeah, you do a pretty damn good job, to be honest, Gertrude. It's pretty secure. Looks like it will pull it along. You can't be sure there won't be more damage along the way, but might not happen.
Would it slow us down?
Yes. You'd have to move at a normal pace rather than fast.
What does Gertrude know about the mechanical horse? Could she just tell it to go to Novgorod and it could take the cart on its own?
Do me an Arcana check.
She's wondering if they can just send it ahead, or leave it behind while have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. with an 18, you'd know that whilst they can follow basic commands, that once they're within a certain distance, they'll basically shut down.
Okay.
They kind of regularly need to be wound up.
No, she kind of likes the idea of having a little car.
You certainly could do it, but it would slow you down a little bit.
Is there some way to like makeshift fix it for now? Like
you can-
it won't last. You have to keep fixing it. But
You tell me if you think there's a way you can do it, then I'll certainly entertain the thought.
What's broken on it?
The wheel that's come off the back and completely snapped off.
Snapped off.
Yeah.
That's alright. Furion, conjure a tree. We'll cut it in a piece, and then replace the broken bit.
Virion has actually gone over to Snooper
Okay.
and sort of stands behind him, still a little bit of personal distance, looking down at the body of the orc with the clean, straight cuts at the hand and the head,
Mm.
and just kind of says, openly, without intent, just says, these cuts would look odd to find in the wild. Too clean. Fangs tear. Claws rip.
My combat style by my master was sometimes described as surgical.
Virion looks up at Snooper, like eye to eye. Just says, you would make an efficient predator.
He bows. I truly have no wish to harm, though. I was built to protect, to ensure that all of Wildemount is a better place.
Virion narrows his eyes. Doesn't say anything, but raises the staff of the Wild Mother, touches it to Snooper's forehead for a second. The crook of it. Then plucks a flower from his loincloth and holds it out for Snooper.
Snooper takes it. And
Yeah.
he just
Virion
says,
turns around and walks.
Thank you.
Yep.
Mr. Moonlocks.
Gertrude was like,
Virion, you can probably take your clothes back now. There's some in the cart that Nilkas could put on.
Clothes! Who can think of clothes at a time like this?
I think actually this is a more natural way to be. I'll stay like this.
Okay.
You're gonna stay
Me
naked?
too!
That
Lurgum, be like hero of Blibdulburp! Hero of Blibdulburp, here, Lurgum! Bring him back!
give me
You're
my
gonna
clothes
be
right
naked
now.
too, Lugo?
Yes, naked Lurgum!
Maybe we should get naked, Gertrude. Everyone's doing it.
I was joking. Please give me my clothes.
Yes, here are your clothes, thank you. I will mourn. And he goes round here with Jessica and then pulls this guy's clothes off and is like, sorry.
Yeah,
He's
very
keeping this
dressed.
You're a fantastic drinker. Drunk me under the table.
Virion gives the remnants of his flower loincloth to Lugu.
Artifact. Special one for Lurgum.
Oh, your logo is special too.
Yes, special one.
Special logo.
Lib don't poop.
Are we gonna get the cart then, or?
I want to. I don't know how much it will slow us down if we don't have another wheel.
Can't we just, kick it on?
Lurgum like bends down into in the shape of a wheel, and it's like, Lurgum suffer.
Oh. No. You'd make a terrible wheel, Lugo.
If anything,
Lurgum.
What have I got? Maybe I can make a fake wheel. Will that work? An illusion wheel.
Gertrude to ask Snooper if he has any being a robotic man, if he's got any experience with
Being a
fixing
wheel.
He would tell you that he doesn't have any talents with like his master would. Most he can do is a set of thieves' tools.
want to take the car.
What does Nilkas have?
I could. I don't think it will make us faster, but I could become a sturdy creature and lift where the wheel would be.
Oh. You got to match the pace of Iceberg, and that's difficult. Iceberg is really fast when he wants to be.
Is there any way they could move the wheel at the back down, into the middle, so it's like one of a Reliant Robin?
I mean, it's certainly a cool idea. If you wanted to try it, I'd certainly entertain it. You tell me how you're going to do it, and we'll make some rolls.
I assume it's like a cylinder going through, right?
Yes, I'll draw out what it looks like. Oh, orange, you can't see shit. Let's go black. So this is how it's broken. That's the bar in the center.
Yeah.
This wheel is on as it is. This end is cracked off slightly. The wheel itself is slightly cracked as well.
So she just want to move this wheel down into the middle.
Yeah,
You see what I mean?
you would be able to do that. It would not be very secure because it kind of locks onto the end bit.
Yeah.
But if you could find a way to sort of secure it in the center.
Does anyone have anything sticky?
Sticky? She puts her hands in her pockets. Just like,
Anything that can hold this wheel in place while that cylinder turns?
Arian opens up his backpack and spreads his stuff out, but I don't think there's anything that's really going to work.
Mugen would hold his net out.
Shovel.
I've got rope of entanglement. Will that do it?
Could that do it?
Put it in what it does in the chat.
Arian's got a load of leather, but it's just leather.
Creature. I can be flexible on that. I think that makes perfect sense. Yeah, that's smart. It says creature, but I see no reason why you couldn't tell it to do I think that's more than reasonable. They can wrap round a fucking bit of wood. A bit of wood was once alive, technically, so...
I like that.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. You could secure it on with a rope of entanglement.
Yeah.
My rope of entanglement is pretty strong, even though I forgot it existed, and it got stuck in the bottom of my bag. But I
Gertrude
remembered
would
it now.
try and jerry rig it, but let Blossom do the entangling.
Yeah, I think it's magical. I'm gonna say Gertrude do an intelligence check with advantage, and Blossom do a sleight of hand check with advantage.
Come on, you little halflings. Ooh.
Yeah.
I want the halfling reliant Robin. Intelligence.
The question then becomes, do you want the wheel to be at the back or the front?
Oh, double natural
Oh
20.
my days.
It is so secure with the double natural 20 that not only will it allow you to travel at a fast pace unhindered, I'm going to say that with Iceberg pulling it, you're going to be able to move 5 miles an hour rather than 4 to get even more time.
You made a halfling chariot. That's what
Yeah.
you made.
Hell yeah.
What do you want to name it, Blossom?
The sandwich.
I've got to write that down.
I'm good with that. My dad would approve.
I think we did a really good job, actually. Look how good it looks.
We did. We made it better than it was.
I'm gonna need a new rope of entanglement, though.
Blub derp, away!
Oh yeah, Iceberg, get your butt over here. We've got to somehow rope you in.
You think we should take the bodies?
Nah.
I will remember their names. Johnny the Goliath. Scaly the Dragonborn. Elfie the elf, and the other one.
I mean, maybe we shouldn't leave them on the road, but maybe not. Way down the our chariot.
Maybe we could put them in a pile for someone else. I'm surprised the army didn't see it. But I suppose that's better.
Well, I suppose they don't care. They're about to make loads of bodies,
Yeah, that's a good point.
The creatures of the land will take care of them for us.
Yeah. That's kind of gross, though, So lots of maggots will get into eyeballs. That's what my mum said. She saw a body one time.
Maggots
A really old, dead body.
are just as much a part of all this as you, Blossom. He bonks her on the head with the staff.
Oh, ow. Well, yeah, but they're grosser, though,
I will write them a message in the sand, should I find them.
Okay.
Dear passers-by, and any others who happen upon this scene, I, Nilkas, Bard of Nogvarot, owner of the Golden Games and Music Shop, humbly tell you that these 4 fellows perished to loathsome orcs, and even more sadly, a beautiful lute named Jessica. But these fine fellows, these heroes of what is it? Do you have a name?
The Spore Killers.
The Spar Killers saw that the orcs were dispatched in an instant. When he finishes writing this with his finger in the floor.
Maybe you
You
should
could
put
write your name as well.
Oh, I am a simple storyteller. I shall tell of your deeds, of whatever you have done. I have no part in this.
Maybe you should put a little reward on if they deliver the bodies to your shop, like a free game or something.
Oh yes, good idea. He writes that down as well.
Oh, they could be all like maggoty by then, though. Yuckers. Well, I'm bored, I want to go get dinner, play this guy.
We'll be even faster in the sandwich.
Well, exactly, sandwich away.
So, you get back on the road. And I'd say at this sort of time it was probably approximately, what day would it have been? Let me just figure this out quickly on the old map. In fact, why don't I just take you over to the map so you can see yourself. So, if you're travelling so far, you've travelled 20 miles out of, a bit longer than that, probably 24 miles. You travelled about a whole day, so this would have happened pretty early in the morning, sort of first thing I think, so technically it would be next day, so it's now the 12th. So this current day you can travel 5 miles an hour rather than 4 at a fast pace, so you could get... So 8 times 5 is 40, right? You get 40 miles in this day.
Nice.
Do you stop to have a short rest at all?
I mean, if Iceberg needs one, but I assume we can all fit on the car otherwise.
You can all fit on the cart, yeah. Apart from, well, all the smaller creatures, because I think Firion would be a bit crowded. And, like, Snooper, etc.
You could be small.
Yeah, Ethereum will probably spend a fair amount of time in rat form.
That's good, true.
Oh, Fred, you're back.
Fred was the spider.
You still wouldn't be able to take a short rest on the cart, I would say, because I think you're still in transit. I think you would have to sort of pull over if you wanted to stop for an hour.
I feel like of all people, these 3 bumblers would have fucking lunch break. Like,
Oh yeah, probably, yeah.
Blossom at the first sign of hunger would be like, lunchtime.
Probably, yeah. Probably more than once, to be honest.
How far would you travel? Because Nilcast would tell you that there is an inn about 20 miles from here, based off the location, called the Glory Run Roadhouse.
That's
We'd
perfect.
definitely stop there.
Yeah, that's lunchtime. That's midday.
So,
Or like half of our travel time.
Yeah, so stop there halfway through and then do the rest in there after a break.
Oh no, I need an on-the-way snack, at least some berries or something.
well, actually, it's probably more like... Now I'm measuring it. Yeah, it's a bit further. Yeah, it's probably about 34 miles, actually. It's meant to be on where that R
It's
is.
towards the end. So yeah, we'd break for lunch earlier on, I think.
Okay. Yeah, feel free to take a short rest during that time.
Short rest. Roll that hit die.
Oh my
God,
Firion, look at these mushrooms, they're purple. They're delicious.
Why might they want to be purple, Blossom?
I don't know, they're mushrooms and they're purple. Look how delicious they are.
Most things probably wouldn't see the colour as delicious.
No.
They might see it as scary, poisonous.
Are they poisonous?
Very.
Is that bad?
It would be
Mm,
bad for your
I
insides.
might have eaten one already, Firion.
Oh.
Do a Constitution saving throw.
All on the indefinite madness table.
You're alright.
Okay, I won't eat any more, but they're pretty delicious. There's one in her pocket.
Varian does a little search around, see if he can find some herbs to ease her stomach.
Yeah, do a survival check for me.
Yeah, I'll leave it.
Yeah, it's pretty like with the grasslands. There's not a huge amount of stuff to find, to be honest. So you find some maybe like some dock leaf that might help.
Yeah, I think if you'll allow me, he'd find something maybe that she can chew on, even though he knows that it
Oh,
like a
yeah.
placebo. Like he knows it won't actually do
Yeah,
anything.
you could definitely find something
chew on
like
this
that.
blossom and it will help.
Okay. Yeah, I think you find like 10 minutes into the journey, she's like sitting on the back, like, oh, I'm chewing Firion. It's helping a little bit, but. Yeah.
Cool. I've taken my short rest.
Cool. Let me know when everyone else has. I will do one for. Actually, Snooper doesn't need one. He was at full health, wasn't he? And he a rogue.
Yep. Rogue. Don't need nothing.
Yeah, let me quickly do.
Oh,
Nilcast will, so he'll get up to full again.
I love this character sheet so much.
Right, so after about you rest for an hour, so it's probably about 9 o'clock, and you travel for about another 3 hours on the road. The air is quite cold in this part of the Dwendalian Empire, and there's definitely some rushing winds that you think perhaps have travelled the long journey through the Dunrock Mountains from the east, from Jorhas, and sort of travelled all the way down to the sort of into the valley where into the Mera Valley, where it really does sort of blow quite heavy at times, and you definitely sort of get a little bit of a chill as you're walking up through here, and there may even be a sort of a light drizzle that sort of just catches you and sort of not drenches your clothes or anything, but sort of definitely gets you a little bit wet and a little bit sort of makes the road a bit more muddier and a bit more uncomfortable. Your feet sort of squelching a little bit underneath you as you walk, but it's not entirely unpleasant as the journey upon your chariot, the Sandwich, finds you continuing to head north. So about another 3 hours, so you'd get another sort of 15 miles.
If it rains, sorry, it's like purely flavour. I think for the first bit of rain, Firion would enjoy it, but if it's starting to get a bit too sodden, I think he'd wild shape into a duck.
Yeah,
just sit there so the rain rolls off his back.
I
think Blossom has never seen a duck. Oh my god, Firion, what is that? Firion? Gertrude, what is that?
Wait.
It's a duck, Blossom.
What's a duck?
It's like a bird that lives on the water.
A bird that lives on the water?
Yeah.
Birds don't normally live in water, they live in trees.
They're usually quite vicious.
And she looks at Firion.
Firion flaps his wings and clacks
Oh
his...
no! He's coming, Gertrude! Get it off!
I've heard they're really good at stealing daggers as well.
Oh my god, Gertrude! She like hides all her daggers away behind her, jumps off the carriage. She's like, oh my god, Gertrude, please don't steal any more daggers. I already missed Emma so much, and if I lose Liz as well, and then she carries on.
Well, it's okay because it's Firion, not a real duck. But you better watch out for the other one.
Oh my god. Don't trick me, it's so scary. My daggers. Firion, you tricking me at a duck.
Firion turns into a spider and crawls into Blossom's hair.
She like jumps back on. She's like, well, that's better, but you know. She sort of smiles a bit and gives him a little poke, but like a friendly poke.
Does a little spider dance.
Yeah, that's your best form, Firion. You just stay like that forever. She sort of like gets on her belly and starts kicking her back legs and just watching him dance. I wish my spiders could do this at home.
So as Blossom is sitting on the carriage with her legs twiddling in the air on her back, the road sort of slopes downwards, and it sort of goes into an area with like sort of two kind of like overhangs, sort of higher up sections of the pathway. Can everyone who's paying attention do a perception check for me?
Blossom's not paying attention.
Why is there a Gertrude on the map?
I don't know. Oh.
8 for Firion.
Maybe you were showing me something.
I think he would be, because he is taking his role as a shepherd quite seriously. But clearly not that seriously, but 8.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jesus. Save us, Lugu!
Yeah, I would say roll with disadvantage for Lugu, but he got 3 anyway, so I do not think he's the most paying the most attention. What did everyone get? Sorry, I'm just
Real bad.
doing something in the
It's
background.
8, 6, and 8.
Okay,
Quite snooper.
real bad. Snooper will roll as well. Perception.
Oh, Snoops. Clutch.
Snaps.
Yeah!
Right. 24 for Snooper. So all of you are very distracted. However, as you begin to sort of head further down to the slope, where you're sort of surrounded on sort of both sides by these ledges, you find that Snooper suddenly looks slightly agitated, and he kind of looks to you, Firion, and then looks to you, Gertrude, and says, "I believe we may be being watched."
What do you mean?
He kind of points.
Where?
He points off in the distance, and as he does, you hear the sound of an arrow knocking. Quickly.
Everyone get down! Get down!
Blossom laying on her back on the cart, she's like, already down. Sort of rubbing her
Aiming
head.
for you, Gertrude.
Firion stops his spider dance.
Oh wait, does Gertrude has that thing?
Yes, she does. The coolest thing.
So it is a 24 to hit, so definitely hits. You take 5 points of piercing damage, Gertrude.
Hang on.
And 5 points.
She has. She's got deflect missiles.
That's true.
She's gonna try and deflect it. When you do so, you can use reaction to deflect or catch a missile when you're hit by a ranged attack. When you do so, damage you take from attack reduced by 1d10 plus 7.
Was it a surprise though?
It would have been for Gertrude.
She had an arrow knocking though, right?
You definitely heard an arrow knocking. I'll allow you to a reaction. I think reaction's fair. You can definitely do this.
Yeah. Do you have to roll for it?
So put it in the chat for me, just so I can read it.
Well, it doesn't matter what you roll because it's got the +7. It's only 5 damage.
And it's actually 5 plus 5, so it's 10 damage in total.
Oh,
5 piercing
you need to roll.
and
I
5.
don't know how to put it in the chat. Whee!
Let me look it up.
You don't have to roll to see if it works. It's automatic.
Oh really?
And you just roll
Oh.
a D10 plus 7 to see how much you reduce the damage by. No? So
Take 2
that means
damage.
you can't fully catch it. Yeah.
So one. So you So the arrow. You hear the arrow not go, and your instincts kick in, and you sort of like move your hands around in a circular motion, and you do catch the arrow, but like it catches very far back, and it kind of just very lightly pierces into your neck, just like, and you see like a little stream of blood comes down, and you feel this like, you see the end of the arrow as you kind of pull it out. It's like coated in this like green kind of like poisony kind of subject. Can you please all roll initiative for me? I will move you over to the map. Hold on. Boom. Let's go. Let's go this one instead.
It's another Gertrude on this map.
I can't see it on mine.
Maybe it's just this.
No, can't see it. You crazy.
And I'll get the cart out for you as well. Hold on. Cart from the old web. Oops, it wants to load. Let's get this one out because it feels a bit more appropriate.
Oh yeah. Bingo.
Yeah.
Let me drag everyone else on. Snooper is the only one who isn't surprised. Nilcast would have been too fucking distracted. Where is he? Oops. Alright, I think everyone's on there.
So,
Oh wait, no. Sneaker's not.
you know.
No.
Oh, the initiative.
And Nilcast as well. Let me quickly do this. Yard duplicate. Let's pop him. Apologies.
So good.
Boom, got that. And nice, natural one, Nilcast. Right, so Legume surprise, Furion surprise, Iceberg, Bandits. They are gonna aim one at Blossom, 2 at Gertrude. First one at Blossom.
Yep.
21 to hit. 6 points of piercing damage to you, Blossom.
Yeah.
Second 2 at Gertrude. Boom, boom. In fact, these technically would have advantage as well because they were hidden from you. So the first one I'll say that 13 was the swing. Let's roll another one just for this first hit on Gertrude. So 22 hits Gertrude for 8 points of piercing damage to you, Gertrude. And the second one, advantage, 14, which misses, I believe. Yeah. Snooper is not surprised.
What Snooper?
He's going to try and scale this, but it's half movement, so 10, 20, 30, bonus action dash, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Can actually get up to him.
Hang on a minute. I'm not on the initiative.
He will make a short sword
a roll.
attack.
Oh,
You got 9.19. If you roll it again, and I'll change it. Yeah, he misses with his attack there, unfortunately, after getting up to him. Readjust it. Boom, boom. This guy. Ooh. He's going to take bonus action to disengage. And then he is going to make 3 shots at Gertrude.
yeah.
1, 2,
Ooh.
3. All 3 hit. First one does 9 points of piercing damage and 1 poison. The second one does 7 points of piercing damage and 3 poison.
Yeah, you'll have to keep track of this for me.
Yeah, so... Oh fuck, I wasn't doing it before. So earlier you took 8 points of piercing damage.
2.
So it's down to 21. Then you've taken 10 plus 29 points of damage. You're down.
Wait, didn't I reduce it with the catching?
That was the initial one. This
Oh,
was
okay.
the second one from the bandits that shot at you.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to use it again. I don't know if
I
you
can't.
can't.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. This would be a separate reaction though.
Would it?
Yeah, now you've entered initiative. I
Yeah.
was counting that
How much
outside.
damage is he taking?
You could try reducing the 9 plus 1 is the most, or 10
Yes.
damage. 4 plus, what is it?
Yeah, that becomes 0. This is 11.
11, so you gain an extra. So you did take 2 damage, so it should be 7. So you're on 7 HP, I think.
Best.
Yeah. That is his turn, though. Gertrude, it is your go now.
She's gonna 1, 5.
It is difficult terrain to climb up here, just so you know.
I think she can still get up. She's got 40 foot of movement.
Oh, yeah, she does. I always forget that.
She's gonna get right next to him. And she's like, "Who are you? Tell me!" And flurry of blows.
As you say that, because he looks so bad, he's feeling pretty cocky. He looks down at you, smiles as you kind of like limp up to him, like running up to him but bleeding and like looking pretty rough, and the poison sinking in. He just sort of looks down at you and just says, "Burris Sparkhammer sends his regards."
Don't even know who that is.
You would definitely know who that was. It was the guy's house you infiltrated in Huppadook.
Motherfucker.
Oh.
Oh yeah. What's that one?
A 7 does miss, unfortunately. 22 hits. Oh, natural 20.
Let's
Oh no,
go.
it'd be 21 technically, wouldn't it? So 4. And then I'll take the 6. Boom, boom. Is that your go?
Yeah.
Hey, Nilkas is like, oh. He is going to rush up to here. And he's going to use his second taunt of the day on this guy. He's like, over here, over here. DC 12 charisma check. He does fail, which means he's got disadvantage until his next turn. To the end of Nilkas's turn.
Nice.
That's really good. Disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws. I'll put it in the chat just so we don't forget. That is his bonus action, and his action. Oh, he's going to be such a boss. What's the range on this spell? Oh, it's 90 feet. Creatures within 20 feet of a point. He's going to cast Sleep on these fuckers up here. At second level. Which I believe it does an extra 2d8 when you upcast it. So yeah, he's casting it at second level. So in total it's 7d8. Does someone want to roll it for me?
Jesus.
7d8.
That could be really big.
I did real bad, guys. I did real
That
bad.
was real bad, yeah. 20.
20.
Only gets one of them.
But
Shit.
One in the middle falls asleep.
what was that on average? 2d8 is 9. So 27.
Yeah, that was super unlucky.
Yeah, 32-ish on average.
Yeah, if you got 32, then nearly got all of them.
Boog.
And at least get not the one in the middle.
No, that was the one it would sort of he was on top of, so it would have hit that one first. Can you also roll a d100 for me?
Oh yeah.
Fucking fireball, yeah.
Ooh,
65.
That's all those zeros. That scared me. 65. I've still got it open. Oh! Up to 3 creatures you choose within 30 feet of you take 4d10 lightning damage.
Holy shit!
Fucking hell.
Up to how many?
Up to 3.
No.
1, 2, 3. He's gonna choose those 3. Roll the 4d10 for me. These guys are fucking dead, surely.
Oh, I did so
14.
bad again.
So,
14.
so these 2 are dead. Boom.
Oh,
Boom. And then this guy takes 14. Ow. Jessica's wrath!
That's a
Whoa.
wild magic
I
boss.
shall protect these spark killers!
well done, for naked man.
Legal.
Gertrude. He's a vagabond. He's trying to kill us.
Badger bird! You can control it again, Tom, if you want.
Yeah. What we got? Let's do some.
Remind me again, is this the guy that stole all the gems? Well, Blossom stole all the gems from
No,
the
so...
basement.
Well, you did steal gems from the basement, but it's also the guy you implicated in... you broke into his manor and you stole evidence that implicated him in a smuggling operation, which allowed the Starosta to arrest him. But, as you can probably well imagine, that someone that well connected in the city and the richest guy in the city probably can just pay shit off, and then, yeah, and you guys were pretty public in the office, as you can probably imagine as that as well.
No, I wore good disguises. I remember.
Oh, the dead.
A wisdom save. Boom. Gets a 10.
Oh.
Does fail.
He's already taken damage,
He
right?
has, yeah.
Come on, Luke.
Go on,
9
Luke.
points of damage. Not bad at all. Badger bird! Firion, it's your go.
Right. That is a clear priority here. Gertrude. We did short rest again, so could do the thing.
That guy is so lucky he got put to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Gonna wake up at hours from now with his friends just fucking blasted.
Mm.
1 plus your spellcasting ability. 4. 46. Yeah. Let's do that. Virion is going to use a second level spell slot to bonus action cast Healing Spirit.
Ooh.
Essentially on the space that Gertrude's in.
I can't remember how the spell works.
And the spirit would be a basic spectral interpretation of Melora with open arms. Base 5-foot cube. Oh no, it has a thing of what it looks like. The spirit looks like a transparent beast or fae, your choice. He would have it look like a stag. Spectral stag. Till the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves. Or starts its turn there, yeah. So at the start of Gertrude's go, she'll get healed 1d6.
Cool.
And it can be activated 4 times total. And then, so that's a bonus action, he's going to hop out the cart. He's going to move to this angle. And he's going to try and thorn whip this guy down the hill.
Very good.
See if we hit. May use my inspiration. I will use my inspiration.
Yeah.
Boop. That's gone. On what hit?
17 hits.
Yeah. 2 damage and 10 feet of movement.
I'll say it's downhill. He's actually going to take an extra 2 points of damage from the fall.
Nice. I'll take it.
Boom, boom.
Setting him up for Blossom.
Blossom, it's your go.
Well, look who's on the floor.
Would he be prone?
Let's do a dexterity save. Very unlikely this guy goes prone.
Yeah, he's a master.
He's got 23. Definitely not.
Oh,
He definitely keeps
see,
his
you
feet.
have dexterous feet. Well, they're not as fast as Stabby. Yeah.
15 misses
It's very high.
as he parries it away.
Oh, well, what about Lish? Oh, he's strong, guys.
Yeah, Lish also misses, unfortunately.
Oopsies.
Iceberg is not really able to do anything because it's playing the bandit. I don't think he even gets to make a save of sleep, right?
Just sleeps.
Yeah, it just sleeps.
Someone has to wake you up, I think.
Yeah,
Yep.
Snooper is going to move over to here. And he is going to make 2 attacks.
Oh.
20 hits. 4 plus 4
Yeah,
is 8.
Snooper.
Not bad.
Oh.
Ooh, the Master Thief does not like the look of this.
Yeah.
Gonna bonus action disengage. 10, 15, 25, 30. It's his movement. Could dash. What's health is he at? I'm gonna do a quick wisdom.
He had to go through a difficult terrain, didn't he?
That's true, so he would be Like 1 up, I think. Yeah, 1 up. Make it higher DC then, because the smart thing to stay alive would be. Yeah, he's 12 or lower. What was the thing? Yeah, he's gonna fire 3 shots. First at Gertrude. 22.
We'll use her reaction.
Mm-hmm. Oh. So 1 plus, what was it? 7. So 8
Yeah,
in
it's 8
total.
in total.
So you take 1 point of damage on the first. Puts you down to 6. Then second attack on Gertrude. Misses. Third attack on Gertrude.
Oh my
Natural
god!
ones.
Fuck it up.
You should have had disadvantage on these as well, actually. So
Are you in watch over us?
20 to 11. That's in a natural one. Definitely misses. I'll roll 1 more. With disadvantage to see if Gertrude doesn't lose that health and doesn't need to use the thing. Yeah, she doesn't lose the health, and you don't need to use that up. There's still 3 shots. Gertrude, it's your go.
So she heals 5, right? Because of
Yes,
the
that's
spirit.
correct. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
pop that up for you.
What's the radius of that, Tom?
5 foot. So it's on you.
I'll put it from the GM layer. Sorry, I did make a circle, but I put it on the
I
wrong layer.
really want this guy to escape.
Got to stand inside it.
Yeah, you can always come back to it. It's like lasts a while. Check.
He's gonna run it to him. She's like, I'm not gonna let you get away, you'll just come back.
I'm just doing a job.
Or maybe don't kill people.
It's a living. 15 misses, unfortunately.
Yeah, she'll flurry of blows.
17 hits, but 11 misses. Oh, yeah.
She'd be like, how much is he paying you?
He's going to use Uncanny Dodge to half that damage, because I haven't been using it this entire time. Enough! Nilcass's go. Yeah, he's gonna do this. He's gonna look at Blossom and he's gonna say, "Go get him, Speedy Small," and cast invisibility on you, Blossom.
Speedy Small, that is me.
They'll never see you coming.
Oh, no, they won't. She like does the little sneaky clawing move. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is his turn though. Lugu.
Go on, Luke.
Lou, Goomy boy.
I think he'd be pretty pissed that Gertrude's hurt. Gertrude's like his mum.
He's still in the car.
Well, he can heal his mum.
It's true, he can.
Or if he's pissed, he can attack the guy. I think he would heal his mum. Pew. By the power of Blip or Poop, be healed for 4 HP.
Yeah.
That's only a bonus action, baby. So I can throw a spear as well. Jumps down.
Could you put Gertrude up to 60?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, yeet. Oh, the nat 20 was right there.
Yeah.
Fuck.
11 misses,
11.
unfortunately.
And the spear's gone for the minute.
Virian, it's your go.
Oh, Virian. This guy is being a weep. Man, my spell slots are disappearing. So we will probably try and the Horn Whip again. Difficult terrain, right?
Yeah.
5, 10.
When moving up it. You can
Yeah.
move along it without it being.
5,
Sure.
10. I'll just move here
Yeah, 100%.
and Thorn Whip. See if we
Horn
hit.
Whip.
No inspiration to use this time.
Hits the 20.
Woo! Woo!
Boom, boom. Gonna.
Oh,
Takes 1d6 again. And pull
And
down
dex
it.
save for the prone.
And dex save as well.
Yeah, Bleak does it.
Likely to fail.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't mean to roll with advantage. He passed either way.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. Go! That is...
Actually, would have been with disadvantage. No, it wouldn't have because Nilkas had his go.
That is me, I think.
Blossom, it's your go.
Just how much movement to get here?
So it would be 10, 20, 30, 35, 40.
Okay, she's gonna have to bonus action dash up there.
Actually, sorry.
Mm.
Sorry. Could I possibly use my bonus action?
Yes, of course.
We're gonna see the last of the totems, which is pretty cool. So, after he does the Thorn Whip, the Staff of the Wild Mother slams down again, and you kind of look for the spectral spirit. You don't see it immediately as hovering or circling in the air above. I'll draw it on. Let's make it here. In the sky is a spectral light blue outline of a hawk.
Ooh.
And if Blossom's going to do what I think she's going to do, which is attack this dude, the Hawk Spirit allows me to use my reaction to grant advantage to an ally's attack roll in that area.
Nice.
As the Hawk
She-
is like...
She's invisible though, so she doesn't really get advantage.
Oh, cool. Then I'll leave. I would still have done that. So I'll still do it, but yeah, I won't use my reaction.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, he's on his feet still, right?
He is on his feet, yeah.
Yep.
Your first attack would get advantage because it does drop.
Invisistab.
She is going to use. The short sword is just better, but daggers though,
I think you got a pretty good dagger with that snaky.
Yeah, true. It's about the same.
22 definitely hits, but fucking hell, that poison damage. And it's once per day, right, though?
Yeah, that's one.
So
Yeah.
it's 18 points of damage still. It's a lot of damage, and it has not been his turn yet, so he can't even half it.
Yeah. That's it for now.
Oh, he's looking pretty rough.
I got you that time.
Iceberg doesn't do anything. The bandit's still asleep. Snooper looks like. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. He's going to bonus action dash to get all the way up to it.
Hawk advantage.
Advantage on his short sword. Hits with the 17. And then finishes him off, and much similar to earlier, cuts his hand off and then just stabs him straight through the heart and just looks to Firion and says, "Surgical." As the guy drops to his floor, dead.
Oh, well done, Snooper.
I will say that combat is over because that guy is fucking passed out and it's not getting up anytime soon.
Gertrude, the spirit.
Yeah, Gertrude would move over to the spirit and be like,
You should check to see if he's got any orders on him or something while I heal.
6 more HP total, sadly.
Yeah, Snooper would go through his belongings. He would have a short bow with, and he would have, in total, he would have... Oh, sorry. 7 poison-tipped arrows.
Ooh.
So when you use these poison-tipped arrows, they do an extra 1d6 poison damage.
Nice.
So feel
Very
free,
nice.
if anyone wants to take them. He's also got a short sword on him. He's got studded leather armor, if anyone wants that. And he also would have a note on him, which I can reveal.
What armor does Lugoon have? Can he have leather, studded leather?
Probably be too big for him.
Oh.
I need to reload the page. Fuck's sake, hold on.
Gertrude, I can't read this letter.
I'll have a look. Bring it here.
Okay.
Once you bring it
as
over,
she's
go.
powering up.
I'll show it to you. There you go. Once you're looking at it, Gertrude, also do a history check for me.
Okay, oh god. Oh.
The client has requested that the following targets be dealt with and their stolen goods recovered. Blossom Fogwhacker, that's you, Blossom.
Oh, yeah, that is me.
Female halfling. Fury and Moonlocks, male elf. Gertrude von Tillage, female halfling. Furthermore, the client has requested that they know who they cross before they die. Tell them that is Burles Sparkhammer, the guy whose house we broke into.
Oh, yeah.
Sends his regards. Remember to burn this letter this time. Failure in this matter will result in swift punishment. Well, I suppose he got his swift punishment anyway because he's dead.
Yeah. Maybe we should send this guy a letter back, saying, thanks for the poison arrows.
Well, that guy's asleep, so we could write one and leave it on him.
Oh, that's a good idea, Gertrude. We should do that, I think he would like a letter.
Well, if you tell me what to write, Blossom, I can leave one.
Okay, you should write, hello, Mr. What was it again? Badhammer. We, Blossom, Firion, and Gertrude send bad regards and thank you for the arrows and poisony arrows. And, your guy died, which was sad, but you can always send another one. And we like presents and gifts. So make sure he's carrying lots of goodies. And on pie, definitely pie. We could definitely use with some pie.
She's
Also-
gonna write down everything verbatim
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
as a taunt to this guy.
Anyone who's looking at the note, do me a history check.
And Gertrude needs that 6 HP.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'll do that.
Thank you. Sorry.
Keep forgetting about that.
For some reason, when the keyboard comes up to change it, it auto closes. I have no idea why.
Furion, you do not recognise it. Yeah, the second part takes a second history check. Blossom doesn't recognise the symbol.
So 2 history checks.
Do just the first one to see if you recognise the first symbol, because if you don't recognise the first symbol, you definitely won't recognise the second thing.
Cobalt Solio. Oh my god.
19. You would recognise the symbol. You would recognise the symbol is the symbol of an organisation. a criminal organisation called the Myriad.
Okay.
The Myriad, 19's pretty good, I think, and Gertrude's well read. You would know that when any civilized society will turn the people it has failed into criminals, and the societies of Wildemount are no exception. The continent's largest criminal organisation, took shape about 80 years ago, when a shipping company in the Dwendalian city of Eurosa turned to smuggling contraband to make ends meet. Eventually the syndicate grew with alarming speed and it basically infiltrated the criminal underbelly of every major city in western Wynandir. The Myriad focuses on providing their clients with exotic goods such as illicit substances and magical beasts, or supplying hired muscle to intimidate their clients' rivals. The worst of the Myriad even deal in human merchandise. Yeah.
It looks like this guy paid off the Myriad to hunt us down, but I suppose that isn't really a surprise. But
Yeah, your second roll, you've got no idea what the other thing is. So.
Who's the Myriad? We've got some of the Myriad at least.
they're a group of baddies.
Oh no. Oh well, we defeat baddies, don't we? So
Yeah, but we'll be like a baddie magnet now. They're all going to be coming to us.
Oh, well, that's even better. Then we can do justice all over the place. Be goodies everywhere.
Would,
When the baddies come to you, it just makes life easier, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we got all that stuff off him.
Well, exactly, and then I haven't got to go try and track them down and be a goodie that way,
But the more baddies we defeat, they might try and send even better baddies after us, so...
Oh, I mean, we just have to get better and beat the baddies,
That's
As
what
we
we've been
go.
doing so far.
Yeah, and we've been really good at it, don't you think?
Except when we died that one time.
Oh, yeah, we don't talk about that one time.
Yeah.
just a little quiet motion with like the two lips.
We don't talk about that.
Exactly, especially not to my mums, because they would be really sad.
They'd probably be annoyed at you for dying.
I have to ask. You died?
Yeah, we died.
It's sort of a metaphor.
Oh
No,
yeah.
we really died. And we're not ghosts, though, which is pretty cool.
I've heard of this clerical magics. A cleric brought you back, did he?
Gertrude's gonna do
No.
the crazy motion behind Blossom.
Do a deception check for me, Gertrude. Whoops, clicked the wrong fucking thing.
Oh, so add to the letter, Gertrude, that, you can't kill the goodies when you're a baddie.
I'll put a PS.
Exactly.
What did you get, Gertrude? Oh, you read it.
Zero.
He got an actual 1, so still worse than yours. So he's like, yeah. Oh yes, you died. Yes, very, very good.
Yeah, we did.
Yes,
Did
I
I?
believe you. Yes.
Well,
Gives
that
Gertrude a
doesn't
big
sound
wink.
very believy. Well, maybe.
That's just my believy voice. It it never goes away. I've got resting believy voice.
Oh, okay, that's your believy voice. That's fair enough. Sometimes people talk weird.
I hate to interrupt the banter, but what are we going to do with our little friend over there? He's going to wake up quite soon.
Gertrude gets the letter and she's like,
We're going to leave this on him, and we're going to leave him here.
I like it. Send a message to the big boss, as it were.
Exactly.
Don't mess with the Spar killers. I like it.
I'll put that in too.
I wonder if the authorities in Huppadook would be interested in a letter directly linking Burles to the Myriad.
Yeah, that's a good point, Furion. We can give it to them.
I think
Right.
Gertrude and Furion are smart enough to also remember, just in case you guys don't, because it's ages ago, that you linked this guy evidence because the Starosta suspected him of being involved in smuggling the rust monsters in, if you remember. Which obviously, Gertrude, now you linked it to the Myriad, you know they definitely are involved with smuggling beasts and magical beasts, so it definitely could be involved in that capacity.
We should show the people in Novgorod, but we should take it back to the Sarosta eventually.
Should we send it in one of the when we see the next courier, or
You could always give it to the Starosta himself in the Aegis garrison. Brewmaid Luddy, his name. Must have heard of him. Feel free to do history checks. Not you, Blossom.
Would this would it be how
Furion with disadvantage, I think.
are people?
What was that?
How corrupt are people with a Myriad around?
I think with a 19, you'd know that potentially very. The corruption is... There's corruption in the Dwendalian Empire throughout the entirety in every city. But it depends. Like, some individuals may be less so than others. But there's definitely elements of corruption everywhere. 17 for Furion and 19 for Gertrude. You definitely both have heard of Brumé Luddy. You know that he was a retired general of the Righteous Brand. He's watched over the city of Novgorod for 15 years, and he served in the army before that for another sort of 20 years. You know that as far as you're aware with those roles, that he's very dutiful and prideful to the empire. He is very loyal to the king, and he's regarded by most as a very fair and just Starosta. He's quite old. He's very old though. Probably hasn't got long left, to be honest.
Maybe we should hold on to it until we see the Sarosta in Novgorod.
Yes, he's a good man. But he doesn't run the day-to-day things so much. Watchmaster Roth Bowden does these days. Dwarf fella.
Well, we probably should take it straight to the Sarosta if we tell him about what we did in Upperdeep.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
But,
Near the siege ball arena too, so you can't miss it really.
Gertrude, do you think I should wake this guy up and ask him if he's seen Demo?
Well, maybe we should surround him at least.
Okay.
Lugoon, come here with the net.
Yeah, Lugoon's got the net ready.
Tie him up in the net first, Lugoon. We don't want him.
Yeah, Lugoon will quite easily chuck the net over him, which would probably wake him up, and he'd sort of come to and go,
Twinkle her eyes, and she's like,
Blibdopoop is pleased, Lugoon.
Yeah, as he chucks the net over, the guy does sort of startle awake, and it's like, oh god, oh shit, oh fuck,
Oh, you got trapped in.
Oh, just let me go. Oh, I was just paid to do a job, mate. I don't even know who you are. Come on, just let me.
Yeah, you can go. I just want to know if you've seen a really cool dagger called Demo. He's in a pocket next to a rag. You don't have a pocket with a rag, do you?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I haven't seen your dagger. I'm sorry. If I did, I would tell you, but I haven't seen it.
Would you tell me though? Insight check.
Yeah, do an insight check.
Yeah.
You're not sure.
I don't know. Gertrude, is he telling the truth?
I swear I am. You got me surrounded. Nothing I can do. If you wanted me dead, you would have killed me already. So, look, I ain't got much gold. I got about 20 gold to my name.
Oh, Gertrude, give the guy the letter.
Yeah, she's like, we want you to take this to whoever hired you, and shoves it into his hand.
And I think you should give it to him with a pat on the bum.
He points to the guy dead. He said, he hired me.
Well, whoever hired that guy, you go to that guy, you
I
pat
don't
him on the
know who
bum and you
hired
give
him.
him this letter.
I don't know who hired him.
Oh, I'll tell you.
The Myriad?
I'm not like, I just took a job. Okay? I'm not like properly part of it or anything, yeah?
You should think about your life choices. Look at your two friends.
And she gestured to the guys you got decimated.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get by. You don't know what it's like in Zadash. Things are out of control right now. I'm just trying to get by and feed my kids, okay?
He's a long way from Zadash, isn't he?
He is a long way from Zadash.
You're a long way from Zadash on a job.
It paid well. It paid really well.
How well did it pay?
250 gold pieces.
For you?
Yeah. Each for...
Gertrude would look around extremely worried.
That lot.
Considering
Yeah, it's enough to feed my family for an entire year.
Considering that guy's the expert, these guys with muscle, that's an awful lot.
Mm. Are you
Can't
like skilled in anything?
I'm pretty good with a short bow and a crossbow. That's why he hired me.
But not falling asleep though. You fell asleep on the job.
Yeah, that was probably not good.
Well, it saved your life.
Well, I'm glad I'm drowsier than the others. Please, I'll go back. I'll go back to Zadash. I don't know who to see. I don't know any myriad types. He just found us in one of the inns.
Well, you just go give it to the nearest crime man you see then, I don't really mind.
Yeah, sure. I can do that.
Okay, yeah.
Is there a notice board at this inn?
Yeah, there is.
Perhaps you could pin it up there.
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah.
Did you know the name of the man who hired you?
Yeah, it's... Let me just quickly look what his name was. His name was Elman Petcass.
And was he well known in the bar?
He was known for hiring folks, yeah. He'd come in and sometimes splash some cash around, and I did work for him before. Like just, like grunt work. Rough
Is there anything
some competition up.
found in the body?
In terms, you'd only find the letter, his weapons, his armour. Nothing else.
Nothing like that would show it was him.
No identification.
You could take his head. That's pretty good identification, if you ask me.
It will probably rot by the time it gets there, Blossom.
Oh, true, yeah. You don't want those maggots getting in there.
Look, people know him. I can spread the name that the word that he's bit the dust. I'll tell him you did it. What's your names?
The Sparkillers.
Okay, Sparkillers. I can remember that. Sparkillers.
Yeah.
No, I don't want any trip, please. I'll just,
Alright, bye then. Oh, you don't have my dagger, so...
Sorry.
Blossom's lost a lot of interest in this guy.
Uh,
He doesn't have a dagger.
There's one thing I can tell you, that the bar he hired us at is called the Evening Nip.
Yeah.
Gertrude have heard of the evening nip. She did live in Zadash.
Yeah, if he lived in Zadash, he probably would have. Yeah.
Is it a shithole?
It's pretty small. It's a pretty small bar. It's nothing special about it particularly.
Okay. Should make a
You know,
mental
it's
block.
within the Interstead Sprawl, which is like a central connecting ring around and through all the other areas of the city. It's where like more middle class individuals tend to reside.
Okay.
What should we do?
Well, we should get going to Novgorod. This guy can leave.
Yeah, I'll be on my way. Thanks
Wait a
for not
minute.
killing me.
We going in the same direction?
No, I'm going that way if you're going to Dash.
Oh, okay. Could have had a lift, you know.
Well, I appreciate it, but I'll find my way back.
Okay.
Gertrude would be like,
Maybe you should just join the army instead, otherwise you might end up like your friends.
and she did gesture at the burnt corpses.
Yeah, maybe. I'll have a think about it. Cheers.
And don't go being a baddie now, otherwise we might have to find you.
Okay, I won't be a baddie, I promise.
Don't be a baddie. Otherwise, you know. She holds up Stabby.
Yeah, it's fine. I won't be a baddie. I'm sorry.
Okay, good.
He like grabs his stuff and kind of just like sprints off.
Bye.
Melora will watch over you.
Oh, come in, Iceberg. Let's get going. We still got to find Demo. It's Iceberg back on the sandwich.
I keep forgetting it's called that, and then. So let me bring you back to the map then. If you're carrying on travelling.
Oh, we're getting hunted, Gertrude and Finny. What do we think about that? That must mean we're true goodies, you know, if the bad guys are after us.
Yeah, it does, Blossom.
Oh,
And they're
gosh.
paying a lot for us.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to tell my mum, you know. All my mums are gonna want to know about all the baddies. Actually, that might make them worry though.
Gertrude thinks to their base, I hope everyone's okay at home.
Oh, me too. And I hope my whole family's okay. I hope they got my letter. And the new letter should be on the way. Or is it on the way? Have we sent it yet? I can't remember.
Yeah, we gave it to her.
Yeah, you gave it to a courier who's going to take the Blade Garden.
I wonder how they knew where we were.
Or maybe it's all these spy pigeons.
Yeah, and
What?
he'd come all the way from Zadash, so that's a long way to travel. Very quickly as well.
Actually, there was a month in between, wasn't there?
You did take like 2 weeks off, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
And Gertrude, you're smart enough to know that there's agents all over, and you get the impression that, you know, this guy could have worked out as a dash, but then he could have, you know, been travelling elsewhere and stuff, and...
You know, Furion, like the same way those birds knew how to find you in our base, but they were from the Furbolg guy.
It's different, Blossom. There's a connection between druidic folk.
Maybe they've got their own druidic folk.
They just all like money a lot.
that's true. I mean, money is pretty good. You can buy lots of daggers.
But it can't buy back the ones you want. You have to keep going.
Maybe
You
you
do.
could pay people to look for Demo Blossom.
Well, I would if I had any money. I spend it all on iceberg.
Well, we can sell some of the stuff in this cart when we get back.
Oh, yeah. What even is in this car?
There's like maps and what else is there?
Any good
Uh-huh.
maps?
Yeah, there was like candles and bedrolls and all kind of like different adventuring gear you'd expect to find on a cart travelling.
Hmm. No dirty rags.
Probably would be a couple, to be honest.
Oh no. Throw them away. It's probably where Demo's been. Demo's probably been on this car.
I suppose, Nilcast, you didn't see any strange-looking fellows while you were travelling down the road, did you?
Oh no, I was far too drunk. Like I said, I don't remember how I got here, but apparently I did.
Well, we'll find out soon when we get to that inn, maybe.
Yes, perhaps. The roadhouse is lovely. You ever been?
No,
No.
but I'm looking forward to it.
Ah, you gotta try some of thick gut cider. It's the only cider in all of the Empire.
Mhm. Is it nice?
Oh yes, it tickles the back of your throat a little, but yeah, it really goes down a treat.
Is it strong?
It's fairly strong, yes. No more or no less strong than an ale.
Hmm. Well, I definitely want to try it then. I'm pretty good at drinking.
It's very sweet.
Lots of drink. Well, sweet is the best kind of sweet.
Well, I thought you'd say that.
Well, we can go drinking together. And Firion and Logheim. Have you ever had drink?
Yes.
You have?
Water.
Oh. Not that kind of drink.
Bucks Fizz.
Yeah, but yeah. It's like Box Fizz, but with more to it. Zach. Yeah,
Yes, nice.
exactly. I can't wait to get Lugan a bit drunk and maybe we'll have demo by then and we can have lots of more fun. It's not the same without demo.
You never know, Blossom. Maybe he stayed at rest there and we'll find him.
Oh my gosh, maybe. Well, let's get going then. I really want to find him as soon as possible before he touches the rag.
So you travel on another 20 miles and ice-top mountains paint the horizon on either side of the Marrow Valley. The Dunrock Mountains in the east and the Silberkel Ridge to the southwest. Beside the road you march upon is grass and scrub land with natural rock formations that have been pushed up out of the local hills. The further you head north, the steeper the incline becomes until you reach the highest point in the roadway. From here on out it seems like it will be mostly smooth sailing as the path gradually evens out. At the very bottom lies the signs of noise and lights that seem to be coming from a local roadhouse. The perfect place to stop along the road on such a long journey. And that is where we will end today's session.